Hello guys, good afternoon. So this is the voice of the creative MJ, Matthew Solomon. So I welcome you guys to another moment of tutorials. Alright, so in this video I'll be teaching you guys how to create this particular effect, right? Though we are making use of two applications here, we are making use of Pixel Lab and Photopea, right? So I will be teaching you guys how to create this with your Pixel Lab and what Photopea. Though we are using more of what Photopea to do this, but the number one process starts from what Pixel Lab, right? So the first thing we have to do right now is to reduce this. Let's reduce this text and put it aside, right? So I'm going to be changing my canvas size. I'm going to be changing the aspect ratio of this particular canvas, and to do that you are going to be clicking this particular tree line, like the three dotted line there. Click it so you can see image size. Click on image size, then from there you can see custom, right? So click on custom, then a drop down option is going to pop out. Then you now click on YouTube thumbnail, right? Click on it. As you can see, 16 by what 9. Then click OK, right? So then now we can increase this a little bit. Now okay, let's just reduce it. Then click on text. After clicking on text, then you now edit it. Oh, so we have what fourth pre-shilo, and okay, let's do that one alone. Fourth pre-shilo, right? Then let's increase it. So as you can see, the encounter is kind of bolder than the fourth pre-shilo, right? So because there are different texts. So let's copy this and let's edit it to what encounter. Then we can, okay, let's change it to uppercase. To do that, you go ahead and click on this letter, capital letter T and letter and small letter t. Click on, then it has turned towards uppercase. Then let's increase it, ensure it is what properly aligned. All right, so we are going to be changing the font. So I believe the font I used there is Poppins. Let's check so we get to be sure. Let's use bold. Click OK. I believe this is the font. Then use your relative position tool. All right, then let's change this font as well, same as Poppins. Then click OK. Then let's use our relative position tool. All right, so I believe this is okay. So let's take this up a little bit. Okay, so this is okay. Then the next thing we do now, we can delete this one. Let's delete it. Let's go ahead and delete it, right? Then another thing we do is that we are going to remove this background. We are not going to work with this background because what we are looking for is what a PNG, that is a transparent image. Are you getting me? So let's remove the background. To do that, if you want to remove your background, the thing you are going to click is to click here. Click on this icon here. Click on this icon there. Come, let me shift this. All right. Click on this icon. As you can see, this icon. So click on it. Then click on transparent. So as you can see, we have successfully removed the background. So after doing that, you are going to save this. Save it. Save as image. Right, save it as image. So as you can see, we are saving the format as what PNG. Then click on custom, use ultra to save it. Then click on what save. Now for the sake of these tutorials, I'm not going to be saving it as project, but you can decide to save it as project on your Pixel Lab, right? So I've saved this as what image. So after doing that, we are now going to go over to what Photopea. Okay guys, so this is my Photopea interface. Now you can decide to use the Photopea application. You can decide to use the what website, anyone. If you want to use the website, you just go on your Google browser, your Chrome browser, photopea.com. I get him. So but if you want to use the application, you just go over to Google Play Store and download the application. Anyone you want to use, the both function the same thing. Are you getting me? So this is my interface. Now the first thing you have to do right now is to open from computer. Don't do new project. Open what? From computer. Click on open on from computer, then select files. Okay, then let's check on image, then click on your what? Pixel Lab folder, then select that particular image you want to use. So we are making use of this. Select it. Let's allow it to load. Okay, so as you can see now, we have successfully import the image, right? So to add that effect to it, what you are going to be clicking right now is to click on what? Edit. Click on edit. Let's click on edit. Now as you have clicked on edit, you are going to be seeing undo, redo, step forward, step backward, copy, paste, fill, stroke, content aware, scale, then puppet wrap, perspective wrap, then we have free transformed, and we have transform. What we are going to be using to get that particular effect is what? Transform. Click on transform, and then after clicking on transform, you are going to be seeing wrap. So you click on wrap. This is what we are using, this. So you click on it. All right, after doing that, as you can see, nothing changed, right? So after doing that, look at what you are going to click again. Click on this none, the none you are seeing there. Click on it. So we have so many options to work with. I can either go with arc. Now if I click on arc, you see it have changed. I can either go with shell lower. You see, I can either go with fish eyes. Anything you just want to do, just play around it. But the ones I use the most is flag. So you click on flag. So as you can see, I've gotten that particular effect, but this one is much. How do you reduce it? So you just drag this, just be shifting it, drag this, you see it. Just hold the tools bar up, this one, right? Then drag it. So you can see bend 50%, right? So click on bend, then reduce it to 20. Right? Then you click OK. So as you can see, we have reduced it, but it's still much, sha. Like it's depending on what you want to use it and do. But to me now it's much. So let's reduce it to 10. Then click OK. So 10 is OK. So we have successfully done that. As you can see, we have gotten that particular effect. Now we can just decide to make it 15, so that it will not be, so that we don't get to reduce it too much. Alright, so we have gotten the effect. So after doing this, you just click on this good icon up here. Click here. As you can see, click there. Right. So we have achieved what we want to achieve. So after doing that, then you click on what? File. Right, click on file up here. Then you now export it. Export as. Click on export as. Then you now choose the dimension you want to export. That is, export it as. But it is very, very important you export it as what? PNG, so that it will come out without what? A background. I guess. But if you export it as JPEG, it will come with a background. You understand? If you export it as PH, that is PDF, like you have turned it to what? A document. You understand what I'm trying to say? So the best you can do is to export it what? As PNG, so that you will be able to what? Have it without a background. So click on what? PNG. Just give it some time to load. Okay, so now as you can see, they are asking us to what? Save our file. So you can either give it a name. Just give it a name. Just give it a name. Give it a name. Shilo edit. Right? So after doing that, as you can see, the format is still there. Format is what? PNG. You understand what I'm trying to say? So you can decide to save it in any format, but it is advised that you save your work as what? PNG, so that you can be able to what have access to it, access to it without what a background. Are you getting me? So click on PNG, then you click on what save. Once you click on save, it will what automatically download on your phone. Then click on save, then download. As you can see, the file has been what downloaded to our file manager. Look at it, it has been what downloaded. Now let's click on open so you get to see it. Okay, so this is so as you can see, this is it. Fourth pre-shilo what encounter. Are you getting me? So now let me show you guys on Pixel Lab. So this Pixel Lab, right? Now let's create new Canva. Let's create new Canva. To do that, click these three circles that intersect each other, then click on this one, click OK. Right, let's delete this, then import that particular text effect you just did. Right, as you can see, it's on my download, so click on it and click OK. So as you can see, it comes without what a background. It comes without what a background. So this will enable you to what have it as an overlay over anything you want to do. Now let's just say you want to make a that is church flyer. Are you getting me? You want to make a church flyer. That is how it will come without what a background, so that it will enable you to have it as an overlay on that particular flyer you are creating. Are you getting me? So I believe you find these particular tutorials helpful. If you did, please kindly subscribe and follow us for more content, and click on the notification bell so that you get to be notified whenever we drop something new on our channel. So see you guys in the next video. Bye.